me didn't an preman wait me after me preman mene abena hwe ewo studios. Abena, what do you have to say about this whole S/Convo?
Yeah, Kakra can say very good idea.
Yeah,
because
yep.
Ade ba kwa me huni say ye woni ama bi wa yensua o school.
All right.
Enti we ba bonten na ne ama bebre o ho no mo a ba ehu mistake. E bedru ba bi no say ade we mi anka manya ade we ebi mu ye eguso da so ye. Wanya ideas no say enye but all tin ho kra free ho na ye nedin. But I tell you say ye wo a lot of mistakes are ye.
I funny say normal.
You funny say normal because of a baby between I free say baby you free ni ankophobia oni omonante ni ankophobia ugusu ni omonam. Obetimi ahun say normal but say nyame ya adom na say program we ekoso na obi anya bitie ebe come. Yeah.
The kenyina na say we are dedicating this program ama Ghanaian youth ni titru.
Yes.
So wa mene we Ghana ni nkwa bebi a wo bi a utichi kasa nkwa dia. This program is meant for you. We are a relationship assembliesi. Assembliesi, and that is what we want us to start. Kick off our first series, our first episode on S/Convo. All right. So the issue is let it be a cheat on a guy with the guy and a cousin. All right. And eba akupiem na DNA na is going to surprise you. It's going to shock you. All right. So we're going to watch it as a reference video. Then we will come back.
Did you ever tell the cousin you were pregnant too?
I was already pregnant when I slept with his cousin, so there's no way that that's his cousin's baby, but he's too dumb to realize science. But
so let me ask you this. Have you ever told the cousin that he potentially could be Kamaya's father?
No, I told him that he wasn't the father, and he insisted to me that he was the father. And I said, well, if you think you're the father, you go buy a DNA test. I told both of them to go get a DNA test.
I have nothing to prove. She's the one that has to prove that this child is mine. I don't have to prove that this child is mine. If she was so interested in telling me, proving to me that I am the father, why she couldn't even get me a DNA test the day that baby was born? Like I
tried to do that.
Hold on. Mr. Pearson, when she told you were pregnant, did you know anything about the cousin when she told you she was pregnant?
No, I didn't.
So when she told you, you immediately assumed that it was your child?
Yes, I did.
But this cousin says, Ms. Gray, that he insists it's his child. Jerome, I would love to hear from this cousin.
Yeah, let's hear from him.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
I have. Joining us from his hometown, we have the cousin, Mr. Pearson. Thank you for joining us today.
You see the resemblance?
Mr. Pearson, we're here talking about the paternity relating to baby Kamaya. Ms. Gray has testified that you've indicated that Kamaya is your biological child, and Mr. Pearson, your cousin, has indicated that he is aware that you were sleeping with Ms. Gray. Are these things true?
Yes, Your Honor. I was aware that she was pregnant. As being who the father was, neither one of us knew, because at that time, she did tell me that she was pregnant, but the time frame between when she had the baby and the time frame when I slept with her, it felt like it could have been mine. So
when you say she told me she was pregnant, did she come to you and say, I'm pregnant and this child could be yours? Or did you just found out she was pregnant through the family?
At first, no, she was like, she's pregnant. And I was like, well, do you know who it is? And she was like, it's your cousin Theo. But when the baby was born, me and my cousin saw the baby, and we had our own judgment, as he thought, since he already knew about me sleeping with his baby mama, he thought, well, that I could be the father. And I thought that maybe I could be the father too, because look at the baby. And so I asked her, I said, do you know if I'm the father or not? And she said, well, if it's anybody's, it's between you and your cousin.
Did she ever tell you you were Kamaya's father?
Not directly. Basically how she said, you get a DNA test, basically to prove who the father is.
So she admitted that she's going to have a DNA test.
Yes. But if she didn't think that I was a father, why would she need a DNA test in the first place?
Exactly my question.
This is what I said. He said, before we even had sexual intercourse, he said, you're pregnant, right? And I said, yeah. Then we had sexual intercourse. When I had my child, neither one of them two came up there to see her. Nope. He told me to send a picture of her. That's when he started denying her. I constantly tell Mr. Pearson right here that he is the father, and he insists that it's Alex's baby. So what I told them to do was, how about y'all go get a DNA test? Because I know who I slept with, and I know when I got pregnant.
But you also told Mr. Pearson it just happened one time. So in that way, you weren't telling the truth.
Now you see where I get my doubts, Your Honor?
And that's exactly what I was getting to. That, I mean, we have to say that there is a level of credibility to this doubt Mr. Pearson is expressing, because he hasn't gotten a straight answer.
Never have.
And so
never will.
And look, I'm just saying, if we're lying about how many times, why not also lie about when? And that is coupled with the fact that his cousin, the other Mr. Pearson, has indicated that he counted back the dates from when you had Kamaya, and he felt like there could be eternity.
Yeah. Told him that several times that it's not his baby.
Do you believe that, Mr. Pearson?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Was your cousin coming over the house before that time?
Yes, Your Honor. Like I said, I would leave to go to work, and he would be coming up, dropping his baby mom off at work, and I'll be leaving out to go to work. What for? I don't understand. Something don't add up here.
Mr.
And
Pearson.
my whole thing was, if it's happened once, like she said, it's happened several times. If they build that relationship, then how could it not have been built beforehand?
He was just sex. It was revengeful.
No, it is no just sex.
It was a revenge. There's no relationship.
Every time I've laid down with a woman, I've had to build some sort of relationship with her.
That's you.
Correct.
You
Correct,
can have
officer?
sex with somebody and not show no type of.
Mr. P, do that to your cousin on his way going to work.
No, it wasn't like how he puts it. I wouldn't just come over there just because he'd be going to work or anything like that. They had a son there. I would always go over there to see DeMonte. I would go play with DeMonte. I didn't disrespect him until he disrespected me.
Pearson, you get yourself in a position where you're alone with Miss Gray, and you know this is the mother of your cousin's children. Was this for you just sex as well, or did you have some affinity for this woman?
It was just out of spite, because I felt I had such a strong bond with my ex, and when he went up there and had a baby by my ex, it just kind of broke me down. As in, I just broke up with her. We're dealing with what we're dealing with, and I broke up with her. And you're gonna go up there, sleep with her, move in with her, and have a baby by her? You see what I'm saying? And it was months on end before I even did anything, after he even slept with my ex, before I even did anything with his baby mama. It was months on end, months on out.
So the bottom line is, this is a three-way revenge. Jerome, I'm ready for the results.
There you go, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Gray versus Pearson, pertaining to whether Mr. Alexander Pearson or Mr. Theodore Pearson is the father of 10-month-old Kamaya Pearson, it has been determined by this co-father is Mr. Theodore Pearson.
Can I see my daughter, Your Honor? I want to go be with my daughter now.
Can somebody so be no be better for revenge?
The video have a lot to talk about, you know. The how dream crying say once a basana na akwadan na mode na eto asemu. I don't think so.
A lot of people don't think true.
Yes. We take decisions baby and dream otherwise.
Maybe interesting in and say, if you are in a relationship with somebody, this is not our way. And who ni say o guy a woni nete akwa oba afoforo eni na nyi sen e me ba bim e na oda woni nete you say be ma na oni ne wo no ono oba afoforo oba
yeah
e na ukoso ani nete and instead for you to walk away, why do you have to stay and then uchiti or no just say oh yeah the amana ni alcohol no one hunipa. What I want us to talk about say something is our relationship man. Do we ever resolve relationship problems? Forgive and forget. And we forgive but we don't forget it.
Wọ́n sẹ́ ewíase ọ̀n mpanyinfoɔ kan sẹ́m bi sẹ́ yɛka sɛ gyaeman ka yɛnka sɛ gyaeman ɔremfi nipa deɛ yɛnka sɛ gyaeman ɔremfi me hu ne that aspect ne sɛ bi a ewiase deɛ asɛm bi ani wo a sɛ yɛ wo ya wo hɔ na ɔrɛ fini saa
you definitely remember
yeah but deɛ bi a mobɛyɛ wɔ akyire deɛ nipa no bɛ show no akyire yi no ɛna kyerɛ wo sɛ ampa nipa no wasesa free deɛ ɔyɛ no ho. What I say, Urenfi, but where you are, you crave free so emba utini mumpuma, emba.
Say, Obia or Donepa. Now you didn't see this coming. Now here to boom, preoccupy. You're going to react.
Yeah.
And then, there may be a 1 year or Jenny Funso or 2 will try to apologize.
Yeah.
No matter back. But for you to forgive and forget, it depends on you.
It depends on you, yeah.
And it's a bear man cry and a free one, and our background our phone. Say, oh, ye be kitu be cry now. You may assume say still or gusuye. So the trust will never be there again. And I make us say, why don't you leave? Because when him say go for be braining go for TCC, or that no the doni panis no more.
Okay, yeah.
Odoni ni obi emo but they are still staying omotibom bibia dabom sorry bom ye bibia but uko deep down the obi ye nintino the love is no more. Me issue ni say why is it that say what ya say me sure say kokofa the first no ne wo ye ni kanisa mutina kra biem
na no ntimi ana wako baby
like no ba fofra ko dia and I know say a lot of people yes ade no obi timi ni obi ko wo nchen oni nete no ne be ma foforo ana oba foforo akowo na maka na ntia say adwuma na mote there ne ma people stay at this point say nipa ya ade we ya ebe show even uye nipa so hu akra ne kra na you remember enya oba so why what make people stay say omudo nipa na omu nhia obi a ebi o tise say nipa no to move away. They still stay together. This is maybe question I may be saying.
Yeah, it might be different reasons. Everyone will be stay. What you say?
Obia when the reasons.
Yeah, because obia ni nipa on anything. The one who nipa no. Enti on anything. So about me aba say ebiana the odra nipa no. Enti na anything say all movie away from ni life. Ena asem so aba na ye ne ya. But or person or the beche, but ebiana 1 or 2 bibiana girl guy in any attitude that so so and bibisa.
But this is not marriage. No matter says our any kwa we am penachi
yeah
and I'm mochi and our guy after wichi and no ba for akoba a crown will feel obi also no ba for na yede eti. How are you going to take it as a woman? Put yourself in her shoes. How are you going to take it? Would you move on and I say, Uber try not mass of no matter?
Yeah.
Do you know that this what we are talking about is happening?
Yeah, of course so. Yeah. But it depends say ebia depending na make and bibia e kasa. Say o hwe ne ho na so betimi de ache wo, betimi stay because or hu say mfomso na aba. Eno na nkyere say ebia no ntini refi. Say what you say, but ono betna na nitini mu no onye action bia and I say obefa ne say okay after all ye nipa no akofa abanti no me that's why our relationship no no ho what you say any e wo obi nso o no mo be na adwen say on fa nchew it say be say the enkofo ye be pay you back what you say but pay na wo ko pay nipa ne back na e kwa against na na say be kwa against you because we say you ko ye baba ye and I say bianca aquadano ekoye ne cousin ne dia
yeah
what's a cranny life and I say I mean nyama bi or be bata
yeah akra ne koye ne cousin ne dia yeah so I understand the point you are making. Nature say ye share as a empenatwe whatever na nya warrior even kwa warrior kwa is both side because so far as a mote say empenatwe say warrior no more da bebrebe no the outcome is very important.
Yes, of course.
I am most of us we don't care. No. And one say nana but can we say na bebrebe no e dey awon e dey eba. So now akra kopiem. So if you are a guy and you happens to be in a situation like this, I think it's a pressure for you.
Yeah.
And one thing is that most guys don't care. All right. So I think that there is something that is going on that we need to address. So you can put it at the comment section. How are you going to feel? Say only bear mate as a bar na bear na kofo bar for any nyi say na ontimi hide intin wabo amanie. Are you going to still continue the relationship and now say you walk away? Now, yemfa akwa we die recently die a friend is saying what did you for? What did you for? In Gonga. You see, these are marriage couple. We're more chimpana. All right. Now, marriage couples now. Now, Bermano HT with several women. And the wife also the apple pay up. According to research, people are saying, say, Berman in a cheaty first. And obane kwa chene no pacho eno muchaso and obane sa kwa chini biem. That is not first, not second.
I see.
And also day eko pacho so obane will say why ya ni kunu nye day enjoy for her not to leave the marriage in intino no say was no so far no adwene to just clear her mind off from ni kunu cheating living a sleepless night ne ade entina ma no see day Ekoye be with a different man. So was several videos there no the nyampo pay out. That is my issue say couples problem eba muntema. Yes sovia. Do we forgive and forget? And I say you forgive it. But idea won't forget no. Bibi kakre bia. Ekwa kosore naba. And one share kasakasa so ba muntema ade ne be say de aye fresh no be say ekura ewu na ya wa enimu aye very fresh aye ya nso chen say first ne kra. All right, so I'm asking say how do we solve problems like this?
Mama nka sembe won say media me huni say and I'm medin kan akadada
Yeah,
so obi ya ade nese obi di beche na if we actions are nipa ne take from problem ne by obi afum so obi ahun
right.
A bit say papa ni ne yui oba na bi onye perfect say what you say but the assembly see your oba ne hu die na wo ye first one asime hu what you say bia wa pa me chew me dia chew na wasan akoye bio oba ne badwin say so opa wo chew kra na de che ne or the chew kra opa ne chew no the chew kra e bia besan aye what you say
Right.
Entin I asemusi ewo ebia empnatrim our remu or I mean relationship money or other person entemu a action a wo be take no e manipa na adwen ba for more so what you say ehwo na nipa ne hu ye okan na den na okachire nipa ne ntiase ebe na ma ne te ne ho ase ma wo hu say ye mfomso na aba so what you say very important.
So what will make people cheat and then they will still stay together?
Emma, the okay na very good point because Emma bebre na ya na oni nipa na jai kra no ne nete because or try
But in eja woni mu ba to mote.
Yeah. Or try say obe free relationship ni mu na I say oni how be I say oni onkonya broken heart be na say
broken heart we in Kenya ya wa kwachi say o guy ene oba o.
Yes, but
and when you broken heart. And what now am a broken heart in a co.
Ako what you say nipa ne da so wo nchen enti no eye o yade but because of ebi a onya ne kasa ne ade ne e ma e show nkran bi ti say okay then cry you have him but who show one to me fan chen enti we ne te sa na wo ye ho aduro you know
dia de ene besi pa ma be ma betimi anase oba betimi e cheat na wa forget say okay I don't remember anymore then betimi ma obi adwen say me nkai say me dia chew kra no it happens
as the assembly see you know action abema ni take na odi action ne so no and na ma oba ni forget yes what I say but say wako chiti we hu na next time wasan hu bio na I say de bia me pacho o pacho no wasan akoy o hu sa won sesan so what you
no so best at the IAB
enti tam bia kai no de wo ye no enti afa bia obi o no mo obe ko like obe okay away obe mama party ways
what is the worst idea be ma be ye oba ni timi fan chene da in a relationship and our remu
they met me I can say be obefa na chiti said yes but and also see
I say what way dia day and be ma betimi dia ye wa you will never forget like
met me I can say sad against nebio obe disrespect me you was saying be o catch ni pa na say asem obeka untimi taking it back so what you say the asem na o kind e 20 panitim so me dey won sem bi o obeka share me I can't just forgive me the bet chow cry would lie to
comfort obeka bibi sa chow cry comfort cheat right
yeah
sir all right in the comment section the day and abema betimi dey ayewa you can never forgive him so yet there will see we are still dying in ama okra na untimi fa nche
say wade bi o ho a so be catchrew na say bia o koso ne net for example na o kata wani ada woni nchen na I say o sign kra aba won nchen sa na e man ye din ma wo so what you say ntino ye won say
so can it be possible say obi betimi no obi atena na edoni ni hobiem ba omote normal omodabom sorry bom ye everything ba na omote ba na edoni ni ho
oba betumi aye na ofa no ho adwen
oba betumi aye na ofa
no ho adwen
enti oba nka nche o se woni wejai no it means no woni wejai be
yeah why na adwen say okay obejai ni de obejai but e bia de a wo ye ne ba say at once okay enti no at once our mob she was not expecting anything like that so what you say enti abasa na ye ne ya so the side ye would any sign peer free say relationship was our anymore e si abonten a obedi ya more so what you say enti obetna ho na ordinary hwa ade na I say o twene ho kakra na most of the times oba make sure say when you obi fufuro na brabom no wako
ensa no wako
yeah.
That's the question I was about to ask.
Yeah, most of the time, or baby, or nipa bi I would done it to the extent say, who corner here be all the time be checking up on you, all the time be no afraid you okay near day. Now I could now our best for 3 months, 2 months, or be unfraid so ye near the man ya would any year more. Into your barber work out no or person who say when you be or be replace
na emba nkasa kra no motima is single for emba motima is single for a week da.
Of course, why not?
La how? Because there be unu obi, it's true. Ono oba oni nete. Ena wo ye na de na ye ne ya na odo free ni mu a. At once when our healing process was started healing and adding say enemre oba betena se di no no heal by herself only be maybe on in kasa. It's very difficult.
Okay, once oka so only be maybe on in
yes.
E bia we say no ne te no on ne omoye bibia. But because of say one ne gyan na ye ne ya na ope bibi ama na adwen aye okay no. Obepe obi on ne kasa. So as I say we be you know all the time be baby son want to say any ade but
open anka say yes adam for open then ti ameka say ne say when him say guys be brea omo wo emba omo serious relationship mu as a friend no 99% nya omo amope. But this is a situation that emba bebre ni mu say eye friends keke. Friends e be quite bestie 99% omunya ya ka they are dating
the lady
with them, but man bebre adwen ko so munim say just adam for. But don't America say oh yeah guy now no lady tia. Don't try say obey ni who try say oh yeah ade amana ye ne ya. This is advice I want to give every guy. When they obey biatia, try say you make her feel okay. Cause emaye creatures biya, I think say obia party efo, obaby and pay high.
Yeah.
Because I want neti na ebia who shows to baby just open me. Want me nko open, want me nko. They said the okay no nyanya baby fan in NC.
Yeah.
And definitely there's somebody there or entertaining in a way.
Or baby so or be try to talk with someone. The entire maker say obi bet me at now for so long only relationship. Or be try to talk with someone.
Yes.
Maybe a woman me penny be obi a bet me soon answer one.
All right.
Na ma me penny na kasa. Na fe what tinia maybe ase.
Na ni pane ko fane ko ba be gina wo nu na chi o aka wo be ma ne kura egum o jano oni ne tran de na wa ya ma oni ade. Then you got from 5 pounds to 5. And I make us say oba echo into this state. A lot of things and a banana. You think I make us say when oba ate say wo yere say o girlfriend oni neti na wo ye na de na so de a chew na oni neti a it's never true. And manu de so de a chew o process it.
The obey no the or the okase am o se fa che me nye bi ono so gitum so the achew no the obey we chire no e mani to me the chew.
People don't forget nowadays.
Na make us say we are secret na make company for say jaimen ka en ka say jaima o remfi se what ase so nya de a wo de be obi o se me refi ye refi ade but then same be say no wo actions are be take day by day no be resolve asem na atwam no all the time won it name it try said ye why na wo se eye ne ya no won san nye bioma empoli no like as a kro na wa yes so what ya say ha enti say wo ye obi ade na wo se eye me for example me de ma de ato abefa me see o ade no ma ade o afa nka me de be ya ade o ochina me de to wo no wansan afa me kasa endra kra afa ma me kan akọ resolve the atwam na.
All right, it means we remfi but ebema na sande say fresh
so won sani ade ni ti ha enti se woni obi te na e bia wa ye ne mfumso obi ene wan woni na kasa woni na kasa try your best sa ade na esi ye na o kasa fa wonye sa ade no ebio wo be ye bio crampo a me ma ne nye ti sa say she's not needed. I say ofili say what I say
to embema so who say oba cheat ya ade mienu ne ba na adwem. All right, so ohwe so betimi am asesa because opel obe try and I say odonatiko but ebi o future bi wo ho a oni unko bebia.
Yes, on so ka say ebi o future bi wo bebia na afi no akwai so oni unko bebia. What I say wa be yi sa ebi agina bi obi odu gina ye say ebi okay lady we ebi I mean me pese me ne it's not forever na say wa be yi afri ho abe na adwen so oni unko bebia. Sa na oba nso tie oba nso be na adwen so oni obetina ba oni unko bebia.
So
instead of her say obekwa akwa nante no asan akofa we no asan akofa we ni nti no obi o no bet na but
so nkofu bebraya mo propose kire nkofu na omompene no they have this all along
ka ho ebi ka ho ebi wa wo suban bi a wo ya waka untie but hardly for him or her to walk out because okwa abonti wa definitely osan kodeti. So what I say and then I mean maybe people come around by who be a serious so yeah so it be a time I'll be propose to her no and I her no or be try say be a free one no be kasa when we say be a what's the son as say or be try so be check it out say what's the son what's the sign of any ama cost on the sign then I mean colors no more come baby obi on wa ko na brabo mu za se nani so nani ndafo ana we hu obi wa ko na brabo mu America crab no sa se nani ndafo mo first day our pair won na bia on ni share no ne net wo butu ne phone no unse we ya se ni ama bi nche da anye okay ne password obi ne phone so ana odi siesie ni ade so what ya say inti no I mean de nipa ne se ni ositie no ene be mu wa hu se ni obetake you decision so what ya say and you be also I be up some mo building future ni together ne sa ni amaniama so what I say inti wo koi na obeka ho asem wo yes na obeka ho asem but so hu se wo actions will be asesa I mean ni remfi yes ni refi say as ade bia wo hu da wo nya wo life no wo nanim ti say wo nya hu bibi kra do you get what I mean ya ade a eni ho wo hu da but sadie na ba wo no na bet abe as when ya sa scenario no ho but actions I will be take you day by day we get life no the way I will be ya woni amade bia no e ma ne hu say okay we dey metimi ne natena so I mean no more starting
so like, how can you know say nipa we dey as on family ko do baby a
be mo on ko do baby no ne won ka future asem bia what I say
e bia mu na mu ndi sa ankomo no.
Oh, come on. Obi a oni ube ko baby no share na I mean no pese ode wo kire kra o pese oni wudi nkom obi a e kire future no. Oh baby a ode wo wurawura wo mo life mo no. It's not about say bi a yenkodam yen say. Ye o dating bi o bi a wa no afro e bi a week bi no afro zebra. Eno no nim say I mean where are we going? Enti ne no sa no nim say munko baby ya what I say because wo kra no nya de a wo kan ko na bra bo na wo bo no hu bebre oni wundi nkomo bi anfa ho but obi o wo shia na wo ne kasa mudi nkomo o kasa about future on say yes ya I don't know be hu say nipa no I mean o future bi ma wana say ya mu betimi akọ baby
o baby an ekwe into relationship for that future
enyo baby ya yeah make us enyo baby ya ye wo age bi ho no mo a on obedra me meka se be ma bia ukopa oba se wan so hwe botanya wo de kwa na wa pe ho oba ye wo age bi ho no mo a emma ya na sa age ni wo ho no mo adwen wa re so ni ade na e ketua bi yes oba o 2021
baby ade our radio nya yaka
o baby enya but emma o mo adwen wa re so at the age of 20, 21, 22 side na aya na less obi o ho no mo pese onji na ni ansa obi o ho I mean ono kra na adwen ni aware so nti we ne te kra questions bi o ho a won bi sa onye matured enough to ask you certain questions e be build mo future ni together I say be ma mo better future together so what I say any age bi nso o no mo a ono no otnas na ono akasa kra o push ne ho in certain life nti wo ba no o the life bi be piampiam so what I say nti se we be man power we a oba bi o no mo na wa hu se ebia oba we ya me na ekodi nkomo na wutie ne kasem so wadru age bi na hene say I mean I was so matured na one nkomo ni nyina ye as nkomo bi ehun hia na wa hu ba bi a wonam
betima ba say couples bi tia impenatwe ma our renew mutrim they are just living say they are just having fun and then go
of course you share
I don't know how say you have to know the kind of
nipa wo kofa ene nipa wo kofa
so when you're ready for our real and kope obi are ready
for our ready yes intina communication is very important about two people to ask mo foforo ni ade communication is very important obekasa ube hu ni tini madwen so bekasa no so be hu tini madwen true kasa no so we so take a decision bi obeteki so what I say that's it but someone ndi nkomo na mo fitin ya say mo nante ni sa ne maniama na obi ahu obi tinim nti ebetumi aba so every time I will propose to nipa na obe catch you say no obe deny onye ready and answer oni mo wutini madwen you know why
but so wutini madwen so no waka ache ni no sans oni wutini madwen
propose
that is your wutini madwen
after
of course
proposing what else
so will be proposing where our
communication is very important obe worry no but mo worry we are future be na mo build it together where are you going so what you say but time be ni si weni so I mean, dear na episode wa brabo ne. Me who say ya call relationship more be some more questions. We don't get to know people and as nipa ya kushia na say or no free individual
woman. Is what is important.
So what ya say ha. Enkomo na oni needy ebia yenkwa ha yenante yenkwa that those kind of things Emma I mean future ne nye more ombisa no asemo a ede ebia future ne be ko anim. So what you say? Tell me, didn't come on any me. Yempie, yenkodidi, Sanya man, more. And it depends on the power I already know. She will know how, now what question to ask. Ebasa when it to one amudin come. Oba or around maybe the 25, 26, 27. Oh, my conscience, me pel. Open me, what is the future?
Obi, 30s, in the late 30s. O musa be makra ware kra na Ukraine no
ewiase yes no de obi ahwehwe wo wiase se wati ase sa obi o bi an late 30s ni ade e bia na adwen Ukraine ya ware so wiase obi a ne de wo hwehwe se wati ase nti ukohia obi na bia bi opeso ware dia definitely ono to on sheda nko no oba kra de umbi se obe ma se bia obe ware me anase umbi sa no but obe pese obe hu nipa na adwen a edanitnim. So what you say? Me eji say obia wo yo ba wo ye ben ma. Uni depending komo to the extent say mo bakra mo wo no mundi ho komo. Akwada munya nwa yes mundi nkwada akra ho komo the way a person handle him.
That is the preparation and that is what a lot of people are not doing today.
Yes and on ebe mo mutena akra na eba ne be mo the problem ba awari bebregu no ensem bi omo ani nkan ante ase from beginning.
Man kan kra ase man kan kra ba ye no ba be ma ne buofu oba no ono wa kwanyem
because oba ni nya time ebia de bia wo de o ma akwa ha e na ebia de bia o mu ofie na nkwada aba o mu ntem as o mu da bed so bia o mu twempra no mu kwa na mu da at the middle of night na akwada bia meda mo bed ntem na nya yi what I say so be ma bia onye prepared na adwen kra ni so onim se sa ne ama ni nyina abeba na be mu bu ntem but so when ni din komo na hu na adwen e woni tinim the way o si hu nkwada akra fa obe hu relationship na oni ni komu no the way a nkwada aba mumie no mo be handle nkwada no
how long as a woman and na ono obi be correlation we expect say nya ware how long
for 2 years acha 2 years di I mean who say nipa no onye
caliber si di e ba also dey 5 years who see 2 years obi be say 5 years
Mamen kan sem true. So 5 years now o kan no ntini wa anware oba no. So what you say?
So what are
5 years now o kan o ware oba no. So wa anware no. So enu ne doesn't interest on your oba ne tena cha no be ware no. Se nipa bia oni obi te 1 year, 1.5 year. Se nipa no wo suban ya wo se wo hu. Oni suban wonti mene ntina wo se wo hu. Betime ne natna wo se wo hu. So what you say? It's at least 2 years the at least some timidi sa topic ne pop it up na mu start ehu de mu be now when ni pan bet na means that 3 years so and so now ni pan bet na be do 3 years at least mu 2 years ne de mu start say mo kasafa ho kasamfa ho ne de we am besi to money am 2 years ne mu de mu start am ye another 1 year be 3 years ne master ti amoye dey mo say mo kwa anim ne sa na ama no so what you say ba oni obi bet na make ani nyina ya na depend age na nipa ne wo no obi wo ko fa ne 20 years now ne 95 years 25 years now worry na I mean ono kro ba no kro on fa sem bi ye future sem bi akram
yes ono no buy no this is our real concept no the ba wa akwa mo and this nipa o pe our no ene bebusa these questions obi anya aware nti odi ba be ma akwemu de I don't know who is as if you could keep future plan.
And America say es no bia ne na adwen but obi ope tisa say bia at least ope say wona it na future bi eye ade papa bibi papa free mo ba ne senya aware kra obe free mu no obenya bibi papa bi free mu no what I say ono obeka asema eye future asem so eno nti na nipa bia oni obi tia hwe na adwen Adwene is very important. So what I say, enye ebia yenkwa ha nkwa. So wo adwene na ebe better life in mbia next 2 years, next 3 years. Enya ware nkwa nipa achieve many things e wo relationship mo. Ebia obeka me ho adwene bia wo de be ma nipa no. Ebe boa ne ma na bra bo na ye de akwa anim. So what you
Right,
say?
yeah.
Enipa ye ni omo twempran ye gya omo ye ni omo twempran e bia ye kɔ ne ade ene ye di sua ne amakɔ aware. Yes, because I want nipa ne te. So we didn't boni bia. Eya na obi on my relationship mo I say we need trust. I say or trust issue. Ade obi di ye ni nti.
Na say nye say nipa na.
Yeah,
but obi atena na obi di bia ye wa. That means say nipa na go share na ye same thing.
And I make say ya di sua ade from ye relationship mo ani ye wo mu before no ye dey sign ko. What I say? Wo build nti wo kɔ for baby ehun say oba no wo tete no. So ntete ye be na ode ma oba no. Wo kɔ fa be mba ehun say be ma no wo tete ntete ye be na ade ma be ma no.
O tete na mana ko ware obi fufura na o tete na ware na.
O tete na ware no se fa eba na se be ya wa na make no. Se mu nyina mu di nkomo beginning na ye se mu be ware awo ya we. Nti tete na wo tete no. Wo tete na fa wo ya we. Se what ya say. Wo tete no so na se enya wo di anso wo ya we. Ena wi ase bibia tumi se nya nipa ene omo start life nyina na ene omo wie. So what you say? And to say be cram what's na and beginning okay. Me be say worry me and I say okay me be say it's na nyame ya adom na bia ye worry you know no what to no ka future say yenye business way yenye we e be boa ye ne sa na ma ni na wo build nipa no idea bi oni wo betina ye onya ye bia say muntem tete kra na o de ko ba bi foforo e china bi o ho be kai o.
All right, I think that you've said a lot, but what I've learned is communication is very, very important.
Yeah.
Communication is important to the extent say, munyina communication biya na we understanding. In komo biya, edin komo biya nyina eti and was said this is where I started and this is the future. All right. So say mutemu wase na mu keep that bond na mu try say mu move forward. Bibi be rem to say biya obi betena say no. Say be cry na fine say sika sem cry na enye mpo a ene ye wo plan for e da chia obi free baby ba say obe se oba ne pe say o me pese me worry o cry na oba ne betimi agina sa communication nti ase ne wo mu aka say no
course.
I have somebody me no obi na ye de echo nti no I will not give in. You get it. And a be man no so be hu say no me ne oba we atena se di nkomo say ne pese daach ne ye dey eye enti se menye obaby kra mpo a me tin komo na ye di na se say we have future me nyini si nche ne focus enko I think that this is the code.
Yeah,
this is how it's supposed to be. Say kwa we are see a date ni ejai, but this is the issue obi a date here we date for marriage, right? Apart from oko against the principle that they teach when you are real. Because I hear when he say embrabia na ho, but embrada ho.
Yes, I did be
everything even sorry oko public toilet kra na ya chese mema die ni. Embadi bibia mbra de eda ho. So unu obi tena se mo ye mutu ana mo a. Mo ade na beginning mo be start no. That is what amode ko. Enti se bibi ko free mu enda obi ani nna ne ho so na bibi ko bom ida se be ma ni chiti ana oba ni chiti ana se wa be hu se oba ni suban bi enye be ma ni suban bi enya ona make say you have to walk away.
Yeah,
you don't have to stay. People stay say you ebeye o obesisa bibi abekoso na ye refi na didimu saa ne akọware na yete kan hu se nipa ne odi acha odi ba ne remfie. This is where ama go for aware up to na hyenkawa but asumdwe ni fie because of nkofo deviate from the purpose rules and regulation na ede eda aware aye mano ede edimu no
media mechanic say we are see we media nkwada is very important to me. So only obi ko share me but say share according to say video na dream mienu and dream nkwan ho o side dream a obedwin yare ho obetimi anya yare from share na only obi ko share just like that obesan so etimi anya ba na afa ba no botan ben na wo ma akwada no. So what I say me pa chew dwen akwadaa no ho yie pa because akwadaa no owo many years to spend so utimi war ewo ne ba wiase nko ade a se one na ndi ne yie na wo de ne ba wiase just like that wa ha no big
because
time
of a selfish plan.
selfish interest wa ha akwadaa no se what you say me patcho no ye very important I feel also dwen health when you be air court sawe no who could pay obi back what if so konya yare
a you don't have to open yourself too much ma obi
yes please
because be maybe open no wada obe wi asim no manyina ewi but onu ye wie na nyi sen ko be mu pe na obe hu ni suban you know
until I make say communication is very important when you be a share try so oni ni bedi nkomo mo beteni amabi wo ho ase na se ye mo nyina mo free individual home and you guys want to work things together try say wo beteni baby a wo kona se na so ono so ate wase e basa e mani amaye easy
se onko baby a wo kona na che se wo watu aso
na one ne nko baby a what say
people try to manage make sure that things will work out
unless say nipa na won ne e kono oba wo nche oni ni didi nkomo no hu say Oma okwan e ma utumi kire wa adwen wo no nani ama wo yemu ono so kire ono so utumi nso ma wo ho kwan mo no so kire na adwen I say the ideas of living no important to you I say add value to life also there add value to his life or ye ne de wo ye wo de but munyina no nim say oni hu a ebe how because we hia an idea no or that mind a obeboa what you say hand no so hu hia me da say
all right so you're wrapping in up relationship will be will become as a young teenager and as a youth you know make sure say you get a purpose all right you know what you want people date for money people date for marriage know what you want so who rem na nya ade a opa na ye dey watch you I X large convo. This is our first episode. Ede bro mene abinahwe ye. Ene di program we bro ubetimi a follow our Facebook abinahwe ye our Facebook. So Nana Preman you can get me on Facebook and follow and then Preman on TikTok, Preman on Instagram. So say video ni so far if you like it you give us a share. You subscribe to our YouTube channel that is X Large Convo on Afro Plus channel.